अपने पीपीटी स्टार्ट कर दो, पीपीटी पे चले जाओ, मैं ट्रांजिशन करना तो वो भी इस पे, ठीक है?
Okay. Good evening to all the parents, teachers and प्यारा प्यारा बच्चों. So today we will be talking about 13 books that you must study for IIT JEE, right? ये वो वाली books है जिनके बिना ए दिल मुश्किल, right? So we'll be talking about this 13 books, okay? और first of all, let me introduce myself, right? Like I am NV and Nishant Vora, right? And today let's talk about this book subject wise, right? I'll be talking about physics books also, chemistry books also, and mathematics books also, right? So let's start with the first one, that is the physics books, right? So in physics, like if I tell you, so physics mein first of all, so all the books that I'm telling you, right? All the books that I'm telling you are apart from NCERT. NCERT तो करनी ही है. इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि अब NCERT we are not doing it, right? So NCERT is very much required. It is a must for all of you to solve NCERT of all the 3 subjects. उसके बाद हम इन books की बात करेंगे, right? तो let's start with the first book. तो first book जो very common है, right? That is H.C. Verma for physics, right? So for physics, it is H.C. Verma. H.C. Verma, the best thing about this book is that all the concepts, they are explained in very much in detail, right? So conceptual level pe, if you want clarity, this book is the best book. It is considered as the Bible of physics, right? So if you can understand, like if you want to understand all the concepts, so this is the best book. Understanding level pe bhi it is the best book, and also there are questions. There are not MCQs are less, but you can solve subjective questions, and these subjective questions are very much good for deeper understanding of the concepts, right? Or second book that I have here is B.M. Sharma. So this book is Physics for Joint Entrance Exam, and this is B.M. Sharma. B.M. Sharma's 6 books module is there, right? So these are all the 6 books. Like we have Mechanics 1, Mechanics 2, Optics and Modern Physics, Waves and Thermodynamics, Electrostatics and current Electricity, Magnetism and Electromagnetic Induction. These 6 books are there. Or in 6 books maybe again the concepts are very much explained in detail, and especially this book is especially good because all types of questions are covered in this book. Matlab you can always find a single correct question, you can always find a multiple choice correct question where we have more than one option correct. ऐसे भी questions है और बहुत सारे questions है, like you can always find question which are integral type questions. So this book is according to the JEE pattern. The best thing about this book is कि you will find all the questions according to the JEE pattern in all the 3 categories. You will find paragraph questions also in this book. So matlab H.C. Verma is the first book that you should solve, right? H.C. Verma you should solve before going to B.M. Sharma. So from H.C. Verma you can understand the concepts, you can solve some subjective questions, and after that you can come over to the next book, this one B.M. Sharma. So matlab it's like H.C. Verma is Anushka Sharma, and the next book B.M. Sharma is like Aishwarya Rai, right? ये बाद में आती है. And the third book that I have here is I.E. Irodo, right? Like this book is very tough book, okay, I can understand. So this book you should solve, there are questions which are like extremely difficult, right? So this is not like, I will not advise you to solve it on your own, but this book you can take it under some experts prescription, right? तो जैसे जैसे डॉक्टर बताए वैसे वैसे लेनी है, right? इसको I will suggest that from I.E. Irodo you should solve 1 question daily after dinner, right? तो इसको खाना खाने के बाद एक क्वेश्चन लेना है बस रोज, दूध में एकदम ऐसे घोल के जैसे दवाई पीते हैं ना वैसे पी जाना है बस. तो 1 question daily. If you can just solve simply 1 question daily, then also like your physics, you will have a very good grip on physics, right? So I.E. Irodo is a good book, but and again, like if you are learning, let's say electrostatics nowadays, then you should not solve questions which are related to current electricity and some other random topics. So that's why expert advice is required, right? He should tell you that कौन सा question exactly करना है. And why I'm saying कि you take 1 question after dinner is the main reason is कि जब when you do a question, right, it will not let you sleep. that is the best thing, right? Like जभी भी whenever I was like in my time also I used to solve questions from IIT Rodo and my sir also used to give one question daily और रात भर नींद ही नहीं आती थी. The best thing about this book is कि रात भर you will constantly think about physics. तो अच्छे सपने आएंगे, right? That is the best part of this book. So this book is again good for physics. So we have 3 books, H.C. Verma. Second one is all the 6 modules of B.M. Sharma for good practice of questions. And if you want higher level questions, then IIT Rodo, right? Achha, then going on to the next subject, mathematics, my subject, right? Again in mathematics, NCERT के जितने भी questions है वो तो 2 बार at least करना ही है, right? You need to solve all the questions of NCERT at least twice. उसके बाद we will come to this book which is R.D. Sharma. R.D. Sharma is like if you want to solve 20 questions on the same topic, the best book is R.D. Sharma. R.D. Sharma is very good for boards preparation and also it is good for JEE main preparation. It is not at all good for JEE advanced, right? So this R.D. Sharma is for JEE mains level only, okay? So if you want to solve, again like R.D. Sharma, the special thing about this book is that this book is good for, questions like all the detailed solutions you will find for all the questions in this book and for JEE main level, right? And again the good thing about this book is that you can find so many questions, like you can find so many questions on the same topic. Like if I pick up just one topic like sequence and series AP, arithmetic progression pe, you can find 20 questions or 30 questions on the same topic. Okay, so that is for practice, this is a good book. If you want to practice 20 questions on the same topic, go for R.D. Sharma. If you want to learn 100 different concepts, don't go for R.D. Sharma, it will be just like Radhi Sharma for you. Right, so if you want to learn so many different concepts, तो ये book अच्छी नहीं है. But if you want to practice so many questions from the same type of book, then this is the best book. Okay, going on to the next one. For trigonometry and coordinate geometry especially. Okay, this book is again the best book I will say in market. There is S.L. Loney, it's foreign author book. And in this, there are 2 books, right? One is for trigonometry and one is for coordinate geometry. Again, this book was not written keeping JEE level in mind, right? It's written by some foreign author, so obviously you need to take this book, you need to solve this book under some expert advice only, right? You cannot randomly solve all the questions of this book, right? So you need to solve only a limited amount of question, right? सारे करोगे तो नहीं होगा, okay? तो कुछ questions ही करने हैं, सारे नहीं करने हैं, okay? Then again the next book is Higher Algebra, Hall and Knight. Again यार, I find this is the best book for algebra, right? मतलब you will find so many challenging questions in this book. Algebra के ऐसे question जो कभी सपने में भी नहीं सोचे होंगे, right? अगर हम बात करें अलजेब्रा में, there are so many chapters, sequence series, quadratic equation, mind blowing quadratic equation. अगर किसी ने भी इससे कर लिया, अगर किसी ने हॉल एंड नाइट से कर लिया quadratic equation, तो आई थिंक जिस लेवल के क्वेश्चन है, राइट, फॉर quadratic equation, there are extremely difficult questions also, and again conceptual questions are there, like, so it's very good if you want to increase your thinking capacity, if you want to increase your concepts, if you want to widen your like thinking skills, right? So this is the best book to go for in algebra, right? So I suggest that you should go for trigonometry, you should go for Loney, and coordinate geometry you should go for Loney, and Hall and Knight is for algebra, right? Again we have another sets of books which are available in the market. One is by S.K. Goel. This is Arihant publication. Okay, S.K. Goel is again for coordinate geometry. It's a very good book. S.K. Goel is particularly a good book because all the questions are explained in detail. For most of the books, like in Loney, you will only find answers. In Hall and Knight, you will only find answers. You will not find any solution. Okay, so this book is good because everything is explained in detail. Step-by-step solution is also explained. There are so many solved examples. So if you want to have, like, if you are a very good student and if you want to practice high level questions, go for S.L. Loney. If you are an average student, और अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि नहीं यार हमारे मतलब we need to first clear out the concepts, right, हमारा थोड़ा सा low level है, then सिर्फ you want to like you want solved examples के लिए this is the best book, right? S.K. Goel for algebra and coordinate geometry. मतलब इसमें इतने सारे questions है, इतने सारे solved examples है. Okay, so it is similar to R.D. Sharma. Like in R.D. Sharma also you will find so many examples, solved examples, right? So all the questions are solved. This is the best thing about this book. Again, the next one is Amit Agarwal. Amit Agarwal, like, he has 4 books. All of them are related to calculus. So if you want to learn calculus, and again, this book also contains so many solved examples: integral calculus, differential calculus, vector and 3D, playing with graphs. I am a big fan of this book, the last one, playing with graph. Okay, if you can plot graph of each and every equation, मतलब in my classes I always say कि यार इसका ग्राफ बना लो, है ना? तो अगर किसी भी क्वेश्चन का ग्राफ बना लिया तो यू कैन ऑलवेज से एवरीथिंग अबाउट दैट क्वेश्चन, राइट? वेदर इट इज कंटिन्यूअस, डिफरेंशिएबल, नॉट डिफरेंशिएबल, कंटिन्यूअस बट नॉट डिफरेंशिएबल, जो भी है, राइट? एवरीथिंग वी कैन से फ्रॉम द ग्राफ. So if you can plot graph of any equation which is asked in the examination, तो फिर everything is easy, right? Life आसान है, बहुत easy है. तो इसीलिए this book is good. Playing with graph is good. So I would suggest, I would recommend that Amit M. Agarwal for calculus and S.K. Goel for coordinate and algebra. Like, if you want a complete package in maths, then you can go for S.K. Goel plus Amit Agarwal, and this will cover your coordinate also. 33% is coordinate, 33% weightage in JEE, and algebra, and it will cover calculus also. So 2 major portions are already covered, that is coordinate and calculus, both of them, right? And then going on to the next subject, ये तो mathematics की कहानी हो गई. अब next is chemistry. Chemistry में, if I tell you, chemistry is such a subject where you need to know things, right? Like, if you know things, then only you can answer things, and if you know, you can directly answer. If you don't know, तो फिर better होगा exam में. तो that's why in chemistry you should know all the questions, right? अगर you know the answer to the question, then you can easily answer. फटाफट answer किया, marks पाए, खत्म किया, right? But if you don't know, then you will be stuck. So for chemistry, NCERT को, like, you need to like mix it in milk, and ऐसे तुम गोल गोल के homogeneous mixture बना के पूरा पी जाओ, right? Each and everything, each and every page, every single page of chemistry NCERT is a must. Even the covers, right? Like front cover and back cover, right? उनमें से भी question आ चुके हैं. Like, once there was a question asked from the cover of that book, okay, in JEE. Okay, so NCERT is a must. इसको एकदम घोल के पी जाओ. This is must for JEE preparation. And if I talk about some other books, like some reference books, if you want to use for more knowledge, then maybe you can go to, like, for physical chemistry, this is a very best, like, good book, P. Bahadur. Again, this book contains solved examples. There are so many solved examples, like n number of solved examples you can find, particularly this book, numerical chemistry, right? This book is, first book is for concepts, second book is only numericals. You will find only numericals in this book, right? Keval question. And in physical chemistry, right, it's a mathematical subject, right? So maths is involved in physical chemistry. So numerical chemistry is a book wherein you can find so many numericals which can be asked in maybe JEE, in JEE main and advanced, both the exams, right? So इसीलिए this is the P. Bahadur is the best book, right? If you want to practice so many numericals, especially this one, numerical chemistry, right? If your concepts are good, then no need to buy this book. You can simply go for the numerical chemistry. Numerical chemistry में there are so many numericals, उन सारे numericals को solve करते जाओ, then you will find that there is a lot of improvement in your test results also, right? Because numericals practice करने से ही होगा physical chemistry में, right? Okay, then suppose if I talk about organic chemistry. Organic chemistry में, especially for organic chemistry, what is important? Like, if I want to have a good knowledge of organic chemistry, so I should know all the mechanisms, right? कि ये कैसे आया, conceptual है, right? The subject is very conceptual. This is not like rectification kind of stuff. So what is required is, for organic chemistry, this 2 books are there, right? It's a module of 2 books. Organic Chemistry for JEE Part 1 and Part 2. It's by author K.S. Verma. Sangit publication, right? So Sangit publications are always good. So again, in this book, right, especially these 2 books are good because first thing is you don't have to run away here and there for each and every mechanism for organic chemistry, right? And generally most of the books I find that mechanisms are missing, some reactions are missing, concept level पे कोई बात ही नहीं कर रहा है, right? तो best thing about this book is कि सब कुछ concept level पे होगा, every mechanism is there, कैसे प्रोडक्ट बना, कैसे रिएक्टेंट्स ने क्या ऐसा गेम खेला कि प्रोडक्ट बन गया, everything is given in that, right? So that is more important, right? You need to understand what is going on behind those reactions, so that if any question is asked in the exam, you can answer, right? This is not like ratification kind of stuff. So these two books are good and it will cover everything, right? If you buy these two books, तो फिर और कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है, लाइफ आसान है. और इन दो बुक से ही आई कैन गारंटी दैट तुम्हारा पूरा ऑर्गेनिक कवर हो जाएगा इफ यू आर फॉलोइंग दिस बुक. Some people say that there are other books also, like for higher reference you have Morrison Boyd और बाकी books भी है, but I prefer these two books, right? Because Morrison Boyd again that is not for JEE, right? मतलब जब वो लिखी गई थी, जब वो बनाई गई थी, तो किसी ने JEE के बारे में नहीं सोचा था. वो that is for organic chemistry, PhD वाले पढ़ते हैं. बट PhD वालों का तो काम है पढ़ना, राइट? तो हमें इतना नहीं पढ़ना है, तो हमें बस इतना ही पढ़ना है कि JEE में हो जाए, राइट? सो राइट नाउ आवर फोकस इज JEE. सो दिस टू बुक्स आर गुड, राइट, फॉर JEE प्रिपरेशन, राइट? Organic Chemistry for JEE 1 and Organic Chemistry for JEE 2 by K.S. Verma and Sengage publication. Okay, for inorganic, again for inorganic I'll tell you the weightage is less for JEE and preference is also low, like sab ratta marna, right? Most of the stuffs you have to remember. So for inorganic chemistry I would suggest कि NCERT 2 बार नहीं 4 बार solve करो, right? That will be a very good option. तो NCERT एकदम बहुत अच्छे से करनी है, right? You need to like do NCERT in such a way कि if there is any question from NCERT, even the covers, then also you are able to answer it, right? तो inorganic chemistry के लिए NCERT, okay? And if you are bored with NCERT, then we have a solution for that also. तो if you are bored with NCERT और लग रहा है कि यार NCERT तो मैंने पढ़ ली, अब I want some other study material also, then this book is good. That is Concise of Inorganic Chemistry by J.D. Lee. Okay, from this book again, like in inorganic chemistry, it's not about questions or that, right? Like you will always there is only theory part, right? Questions though you can always form from that theory, right? So you don't need multiple choice questions to learn inorganic chemistry. You don't need solved examples. So you will not find solved examples and all this kind of stuff in J.D. Lee, but it is good for studying, right? मतलब you will find all the study material at one place, right? जो भी inorganic chemistry में तुम्हें जानना चाहिए for JEE, that you will find at one place. So that is why this book is good. If you buy this book, and please use it for further reference only, right? NCERT, अगर वो if that is done, then maybe you can go to this book, J.D. Lee. Okay, this book is good. You can like refer it from here. Like there are so many things extra which is given apart from NCERT, right? जो तुम्हें नहीं पता होगा. और हाँ, you can use this book for inorganic. Okay, now at last I would like to say something, and this is really very important. So all those books that I have discussed, right, that is only for students which are not enrolled with us. If you are an enrolled student, if you are already enrolled with Ask IITians, then the study material that we are providing, the Ask IITian study material that we are providing, that is the best material, okay? And you don't have to run away here and there, right? So our material, when we have prepared, that we have kept in mind, right, that students will be facing all these problems. So all the questions that you need for JEE, everything that you need for JEE is in that material, right? So that is the best material. Okay, and you don't have to run away here and there for all the study materials, right? So if you are just solving the modules that we have provided, the chapter wise modules that we have provided, then that is sufficient, right? You don't have to run away from here and there for all the books. Okay, all the questions which are important from all these books are already included in that study material. Okay, so for enrolled students, this study material is best material, right? And if you are not an enrolled student and if you want to buy this study material, or if you want to like inquire about this study material, then you can click on this link, or it's available in the comment also. So you can always like contact us through this link, and we will provide you the study material at the lowest price, right? It's available at a discounted price right now. So hurry up and you can click on this link. Okay, now last but not the least, and one more thing that I left in this discussion is one more book, right, that is very important, that is previous year JEE questions, right? The previous year JEE questions is a must, right? If you are giving a JEE exam, तो फिर पता तो होना चाहिए ना कि इसका past क्या रहा है, right? इसकी history क्या रही है. अब अनुष्का पटाना है और पिछला ही नहीं पता है तो नहीं हो पाएगा ना यार. So that's why it's very important to solve previous year JEE questions, and a book is available in the market, and which is the best book, and that is 37 years previous year paper by Aryan publication, right? So I think that book is good because chapter wise questions are given in that book. Like for trigonometry, you can find all the questions which are asked in past 37 years from trigonometry. So it's given in a sequence, right, year wise and chapter wise. So that is the best book if you want to refer for previous year questions, right? So previous year question book is also required for all the three subjects, right? This is a common book. Previous year questions to karne hi hai, right? That is a must. Okay, so now I'll be ending this webinar. Thank you for attending the webinar, and I'm really thankful that you gave your time for this webinar. Okay, bye bye, good night, thank you.